Want to start off by talking about goal setting. Listen, we're almost done with January, and I know a lot of people may have set goals or resolutions at the first of the year that it may be a little bit off track right now, but that's okay. That's okay. So listen, for many of you, you may be in a position where you need to start your 2024 on February the 1st. That's absolutely fine, because a lot of times we had ideas and thoughts, but we didn't have the momentum going into it. So at the end of 2023, I'm always talking about have the momentum. It's like a track runner, Usain Bolt. He doesn't run to the finish line, he runs through the finish line because he had built up momentum. So now that we understand that, let's focus on how we can adjust and still win big in 2024. So think about this. At any point in somebody's life, they're either going into a storm, they're in a storm, or they're coming out of a storm. So does the Harris family unit have storms? Yeah, we do. Just like anybody else, we're no different. Many times we just don't glorify or highlight our storms. We just pop up our umbrella and we keep moving. So when you're in a storm, you don't just sit there and just watch the rain fall and watch the floods occur. You want to position yourself, put your rain boots on, put your raincoat on, pop the umbrella up and keep moving. Stay consistent, stay focused. So at any point in anyone's life, in any relationship, any cycle of business, we're always going to be either approaching a storm, in the storm, or coming out of the storm. That's just the ebb and flow of life. So understanding that principle, I want you to think in your mind, where are you currently? But here's the deal too. We have to also realize when we're in the storm, this is the cool part. The cool part is we get to determine how long we're going to be in the storm. That's the cool part. We may not get to determine how long we stay out of the storm or the approach, but the actual in the storm, a lot of that has to do with us. What do I mean by that? We get to position ourselves to learn during the storm. The quicker we learn, the quicker we get out. But if we have to keep taking another lap because we didn't learn, we're going to stay in that storm even longer. So that's one of the gifts that we have, is to be able to position ourselves so that when we're in the storm, we can determine how long that storm is going to be, or at least we can have a say so in shortening the destruction or the chaos of that storm, because we can't really grow successfully if we have chaos. Okay, so here's the deal. Ask yourself, am I doing the things that make me better? If not, stop doing those things. So the things that are making us win, whether it's our associations, whether it's what we're doing with our time, whether it's what we're reading, if those things are moving the needle forward to help us out, keep doing that. But if you ask yourself, you know what I do on the weekends, it's not really helping me out. What I do in my spare time, it's not really helping me out. What I do with my alone time, my me time, if it's not helping me move forward, maybe I should consider adjusting some of those things. So ask yourself, how do you start your day off? I'll share with you mine. I get up, I lay in the bed and I pray. I get up, I meditate, I read, I get my focus in order and get the alignment for the day in order. And then I have a prosperous day. Now, if I get up and I don't do those things, my day is just not clicking the way it should be. So ask yourself, check your metrics. Are my metrics allowing me to succeed? If not, we got to change the metrics. What am I doing on a consistent basis? If I don't put oil in my vehicle, the vehicle is not going to perform. So are you putting the oil in your life, in the different components and areas of your life to be able to win? So those are some things that we have to honestly assess and take an audit of ourselves to see if in fact we're doing that. So once you understand success principles, you'll have success. Success will automatically come. Once we put that oil in the car, we're going to get a smooth running engine. But until we do that, the engine is not going to run right. And at some point it'll just stop running. So the same thing, we gotta identify and understand the principles of success. Once we follow those principles, you're gonna yield success. So that's for whoever needed to hear that. Don't get discouraged because you start off the new year and it's like, man, the first month went by and I didn't even scratch the surface of the goal that I wanted to hit. That's absolutely fine. Get back on the horse, saddle up, mount up, get your map this time, and focus on what it was you set out to do, and let's just get it done. So If you need an accountability partner, get the accountability partner. If you need coaching, go get yourself a coach. Position yourself to win, because there's still some time in 2024 to achieve your 2024 goals. But you got to remember, time is running out. We already got 4 weeks in out of the 52. So that means we got to get it on track and keep it on track. So let's minimize the storms. Let's shorten the learning curve by learning the process. And a lot of times the best way to learn is to have outside eyes. Sometimes you need a coach on the sideline who can see you in the game, who see your blind spots that you don't see. So that'll effectively get you down the field to be able to score. So the same thing in life. Position yourself where you have a coach or a mentor or somebody that can give you a honest assessment and help you with your accountability, and you can achieve those goals. So listen, February 1st, let's get it together and let's go ahead and get that 2024 back on track. All right, guys, I'm Dr. Sean J. Harris. Make impact, make money while you're doing it.